Scorpio, hi, welcome to your July 2026 reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Scorpio. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in a Scorpio, please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings. If you need a deep dive into your specific situation, you can reach out to me through the email in the link in the description below. Don't force energies or messages to fit. If it does not resonate, that is okay. Every Scorpio reading will not resonate with every single Scorpio or their person, okay? Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa, so please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situations, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. Helps my channel out greatly. And I appreciate all the love and support this far. All of that being said, Scorpio, let's get right into this and see what is going on for you for the month of July. First Scorpio, please. Okay. Clarity and organization. So you're cleaning some things up. You're getting rid of some things that are no longer serving you here. Limitless possibilities here. Okay, so some of you are really, stepping outside of yourself to see like the bigger pictures here. Needing direction here. Feeling like you're lost in space, trying to bring yourself back down to reality here. New beginnings. One. There's lots of ones here. Pay attention to synchronicities. Okay, Spirit said that's all. Obstacles. There is some walls that are probably being put in your way. Time to have some radical acceptance about how things are going and doing, all that good stuff. All right, let's get a romance angel to see what's kind of going on in your connection here for the month of July. Well, codependency fell right out on here on the floor. So there could be some codependency going on here. Calling in your soulmate, okay? Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So, just because codependency came out here first, reconciliation, okay, at the bottom. So, codependency doesn't always mean that it has to remain and stay a negative here, Scorpio. With talking and understanding and clarity and all those things, if you want the connection with the person, break the cycle of the codependency and then see what it is. All right, let's see what messages your spirit guides have for you. What they're focusing on, trying to get you to focus on for the month of July. for Scorpio, please. Life lessons again. You didn't learn the first time, so now you got to go back and try and do it again. Your life plan is unfolding as it should. So even if things are going a little slower than what you expect or what you want, or you're feeling lost in a situation, it's unfolding. Have some patience. Success isn't what you have, it's what you do with what you have. Ooh, your spirit guides are kind of calling you out on some selfish behaviors here. Okay, be like your spirit guide. Be like your spirit guide. Be open, be receptive to everything that is coming in and going out here. We're going to get some cosmic insights for you, Scorpio. And the way this works is each one of you decide what's coming in, what's staying the same, and what you are releasing that you don't want to deal with or have around you anymore. For Scorpio, please. Oops. Oh. Okay, Spirit says them. All them. Okie dokie. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, the first one that I did see come out was give it time. Everything in divine timing, let things flow. Don't push it. Don't do anything. Date night, get ready to be wined and dined. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Love spell, you've been bewitched. And then to close that off is guardian. A lost loved one watches over you. All right. Let's see what else is going on for you for the month of July, Scorpio. And for those of you who are dealing with the fire sign, hopefully it's, Aries or Sagittarius, because if it's a Leo, you both are fixed signs, baby, and it won't always be sweet. All right, one more for Scorpio, please. All right. We'll get these all out and then we'll discuss. Okay. Overall energy for this reading is the 5 of Cups here. Okay. Five, 5, 5. Change, inevitable. Okay. You have Scorpio out here, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Aquarius. You feel regret. There is some sort of regret and heavy feeling that you're feeling in this specific connection. There's a lot of disappointment here. But it's almost like you're pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, and you're still showing yourself. You're taking the victories. You're trying to hold the success with what it is that you do have, and allowing yourself to, no matter what things have been, you're still showing yourself. You're showing up here. You do want to build a strong foundation with somebody here. You want to show them what it is you can really do. I don't know if this. It feels like somebody who watches you very intently is maybe trying to run you down, smear you down here, and trying to claim your progress and your victories as their own here. And you're still showing up. You're still putting yourself out. But it's making it that much harder for you to build the foundation that you want and to co-create, okay, with somebody here, to build something. But you're waiting it out here with the Seven of Pentacles. You are waiting for your things to come back into fruition for you. You've planted the seeds. Now you're waiting. Okay? There is probably a lot of heat coming at you. A lot of news coming in. Rapid action on the things that you have, that you want to be doing here with this Eight of Wands here. And you're having to make quick decisions. You're not going to have a lot of time to think about what it is that you're trying to do. If this is what you want to do, you need to jump on it. You need to do it. You need to push it forward here. And there is a loneliness that you are feeling right now, Scorpio. Just the distance, okay? That feeling of being lost, not knowing where to go here. You lost your way. But you're going to find it. You're releasing past resentments here. You have the desire to reconcile. So whatever these arguments were with this one specific person, and it's this codependent connection here that is causing all of this backing out here. You want to make amends. You want things to be different here. You want to forgive and be forgiven. Oh, come on. All right, Spirit, let's clarify this Five of Cups in the overall energy. What's this heavy regret? Ooh. The heavy regret here, Scorpio, is that you paused everything. Once those feelings of shame and loss came into play, you paused everything. I sacrificed. Did they? So the questions come in. And as that pause was there, which was supposed to be there to put there to heal, which it did in a way, you're letting the disappointments go. You're letting your vision of what it was supposed to be, you're letting it go, which is why you're able to feel that little bit of success. Okay, yes, I regret some things, saying some things, doing some things. I need to step back. I need to pause. I'm not going to sell my soul for a seat at your table. that is very specific to somebody, I am not going to lower myself to be accepted. Okay? So now finally letting all of that go so that you can come into these little successes and be able to show your face. And yes, I still, am kind of willing to build here. But I realize I might have to wait, and there may have to be some pretty in-depth conversations, some conversations that might not be so nice. Let's do that Eight of Wands. Yeah, through these this quick action, this movement that is coming in quite quickly, you may feel like things are hopeless. Okay, but this is just things banging up against the wall here, the obstacles to knock them down here. Okay, you are still standing in a position. There is nothing that nobody can say or do to make you feel like you are less than anymore. And on the other side, this could also be that the person that you're dealing with, you view them as the whole package, and you are afraid that even that you feel it's like hopeless with all the talking, that they haven't given any indication yet that they are going to revisit this with you. And you view them in such a light, wifey husband type situation here. That's what you view them as. So on one side, some of you are dealing with this is hopeless. No matter how much talking we have, and I'm not lacking anything. On the flip side of it, yeah, we're talking, still feel hopeless that I'm going to be able to fix this and heal this because this is the person that I wanted. Okay? All right. Let's do the Hermit in reverse. Yeah. With this isolation that you have yourself in and this loneliness, it is causing you almost like a dark night of the soul kind of energy where you are overthinking the situation. You are losing sleep over it, even though the resentment with this situation and this person has fallen away. Things have come. Things are starting to illuminate slowly but surely here. And it's going to cause some feelings, okay? But the resentment is gone and the desire to forgive is still there. Okay, do the Five of Swords in reverse, please. Yeah, the apology that you want to give or expect it ain't happening. Even though the resentment and the hurt is starting to heal and dissipate and you want to reconcile, you may have to understand and be okay with the fact that you may be reconciling and still not get an apology for the things that have been done. So forgiveness, I don't think, is going to come quite easily here, Scorpio. Yeah, the bottom of the deck is the moon again. With that Fool in reverse, it's waiting for this apology or this reconciliation to come in, Scorpio, is literally going to make you look like the literal fool. So this might not be something that you want to revisit here. I mean, because like I said, the moon is still here, followed by the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the Tower, the 2 of Swords. So there is still not going to be much in the way of figuring out. Yeah, you're going to talk and you're going to figure out that the codependency is one on this. Let's close this out for you, Scorpio. Yeah, it's like the more you talk, the more it gets revealed. And it puts you in that I'm always in a competition with others. And I think this is how your person feels right here. Things are being revealed. Okay? And this could be a two-way street here. You're both in the codependency together, so you both could be feeling this way. And it's just easier to walk away because of the pain kind of a situation. Okay. The Tree of Wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. So something that may not have to do with any of this. When you were planting your seeds of what it is that you wanted, go back and think about your last manifestations that you were trying to do and see if there's something that you might have forgotten here. Okay? Because this could be the door to the new beginning here. All right, Scorpio. That is what I have for you. I hope this helps. If this did resonate with you, I do offer private readings. So if that interests you, you can find the information in the description below. And grab you a spot. But that is what I have for you right now. Please like, share, and subscribe. Do all that fun stuff. And like always, I will see you in the next.